Hi, Jeff Martin here from Fiber Mortgage, and I am here to talk to you about home affordability. How can I afford to buy a home? This video is inspired by a request from a friend, so I'm hoping many of you will find it helpful. First, let's talk credit score. When it comes to a mortgage, lenders are going to drop your lowest and your highest scores from the three credit bureaus. That means they just use the middle one. Reach out to me if you'd like to learn some more here. The short story is that if you pay your bills on time consistently, you'll end up with a pretty good score. But there are things you can do to get a really good score and get there faster. Here's an example. Do you know that your score will improve if you're using 30% or less of your credit card's available limit? You can do that by paying down the balance or by getting an increase in your credit limit. That, though, can have other implications. Saving for a down payment? Good plan. A higher down payment will lower your monthly payment, and that's a good thing. It'll also lower the amount of interest you'll pay over the life of the loan. In addition, putting more money down can also lead to a lower interest rate. All of those are good things. But should you save for 5 years or more so you have 20% down payment? Sometimes. But there are a lot of great programs out there for less or even no money down. You do have to qualify for most of these, but having a conversation with an experienced loan officer can help you to make the best decision for you. I'd also like to talk about home affordability itself. Homes are increasing in price, there's no question about it. But why are they increasing in price? Part of it is simply supply and demand. At least here on the east coast of Florida, it seems like everyone wants to be our neighbor. Most real estate professionals consider a balanced market to be when there's about 6 months worth of inventory available. To calculate this, you take the number of homes that sell in a month and multiply by 6. You want that many homes to be for sale at any given time. Right now, we're at about 2.5 months locally. That means demand is very high compared to supply, and that drives up prices. But there's more to it than that. Consider the house you grew up in. I'll tell you about mine, for example, and I'd love to hear your take here. The first 11 years of my life, I lived in a trailer park. My dad got a promotion, and my parents saved like crazy to buy an old 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,300 square foot home on an acre of land in a good school district. Had an old stove, no dishwasher, old carpet, wood paneling, and that one bathroom, yeah, it had an accordion style door. The house needed some serious work, but it was livable, and they paid under $40,000 for it. What happens if you put that house here in Northeast Florida right now? Well, nobody would buy it, at least around here. Or they'd say that it needs to be gutted before anyone can set foot in it. But honestly, it was fine. How much of the increased cost of a home is due to inflation or supply and demand? Well, that house my family and I live in now would have been considered a palace in my hometown back then. Quartz countertops, central AC, tile and carpet floors, a dishwasher. Now, some things are safety improvements as well, and some are Florida specific, like having the roof tied down to the structure of the house to keep it from flying away in a hurricane. Those things cost money. But what if someone were to build a house with linoleum in the kitchen and baths, carpet everywhere else, laminate countertops, basic appliances, and so forth? What if crown molding wasn't even in the conversation? Affordability would be tremendously better. In the end, if you can manage your credit well, save a bit for a down payment and closing costs, which, like I said, could be next to nothing with the right program, and manage your expectations versus keeping up with the Joneses, you can absolutely buy a home. If you have questions or would like to talk about your strategy, please call me at 904-209-9287. I'm here to help, and I look forward to talking with you to help you into your new home.